He got away, did he?
Not a trace. I would not have left you, but that I felt sure the rascal had taken to his heels the moment the rock fell.
Nonsense. The attempt was aimed at you, not at me. Although the perpetrator does not seem to care whom he endangers. The knife...
I don't believe the two incidents can be related, Amelia. The hands that pushed this rock were surely the filthy hands of Habib.
This suggestion made a certain amount of sense. But why does he hate you so much? I could see you were on bad terms, but attempted murder.
I was responsible for his being apprehended on the criminal charge I spoke of.
Emerson accepted the handkerchief I gave him and attempted to clean his face while we walked on. What was his crime? Stealing antiquities?
With that, of course. Most of Gurner men are involved in the antiquities game. But the case that brought him to justice through me was of a different and very distressing nature. Habib once had a daughter. Her name was Aziza. When she was a small child, she worked for me as a basket girl. As she matured, she turned into an unusually pretty young woman, slight, graceful as a gazelle. Big, dark eyes that would melt any man's heart.
The girl's beauty made her a valuable property, and her father hoped to sell her to a wealthy landowner. Alas, her beauty attracted other admirers, and her innocence rendered her vulnerable to their wiles. When her shame became known, the rich and repulsive buyer rejected her, and her father, enraged at losing his money, determined to destroy a now valueless object. Such things are done more often than the British authorities like to admit. In the name of family honor, many a poor woman has met a ghastly fate at the hands of those who should have been her protectors. But in this case, the girl managed to escape before the murderer had completed his vile act. Beaten and bleeding, she staggered to the tent of Emerson, who had been kind to her.
Both her arms were broken. She tried to shield her head from the blows of her father's club. How she eluded him or walked so far in her condition, I cannot imagine. She collapsed at my feet. I made her as comfortable as I could and ran to get help. In the few moments I was gone, Habib, who must have been close behind her, entered my tent and crushed her skull with a single blow. I returned in time to see him running away. One glance told me I could do no more for poor Aziza, so I went in pursuit. I gave him a good beating before I turned him over to the police.